Hello, ladies and gentlemen, you beautiful, beautiful people. Welcome back to another video. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. If you could please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, I would really appreciate it. I've got a very exciting video for you guys today. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the WWE Elite action figures that I want to see at Stay-at-Home Ringsidefest 2020. And guys, if you missed yesterday's video, I went over all the WWE action figures that we will be seeing at Ringsidefest 2020, and I just got to give you guys a huge thank you because I was not expecting the amount of views that I got. It was just out of nowhere. It was shocking, and you guys killed it with the likes, with the comments, and I asked in that video if you guys wanted to see this video today. You guys said yes, so that is what we are doing. Now, there should be a disclaimer for this video because the picks that I picked for my video are just personal preferences, you know. I'm not going to go out and say, oh, I want an updated Seth Rollins or I want an updated Roman Reigns, because if you guys know me and follow the channel, that's not elites or action figures that I really care about anymore. You guys know me, I'm more of a flashback person. I like the older guys a lot more than the wrestlers that are on today. It's just something that is just closer in my heart, I guess you can say. So yeah, for this video, there's not going to be like an updated Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins. So if you're expecting that, you might be disappointed, but hopefully you guys still stay and enjoy the video. And of course, at the end of the video, I want you guys to go ahead and leave your thoughts and comments on who you guys would like to see at Ringsidefest. Now, like I said, I'm just extremely, extremely excited to actually get into this video. It was fun picking out some of these people, and this is going to be this list, actually. One thing before we actually get into the list, this list is going to be people that we could obviously get. It's not going to be like a fantasy video. I've done fantasy videos in the past, but I do want to make an updated one. So if you want to see an updated list of some fantasy elites that I would like to see by Mattel, let me know down in the comment section below, and I will go ahead and do that. But don't want to waste any more time, just want to get straight into this video, so let's start it off. First up on the list, you guys should know this, Big Daddy V. And yes, guys, I am going to be showing action figures, custom action figures in this video as well, so we could get the whole action figure vibe going on in the video. But if you guys have been following me basically since I've started YouTube, I have talked about Viscera, King Mabel, Big Daddy V, and you guys know when that King Mabel Elite came out, I was in tears. I was so freaking happy. But we got King Mabel, we got to chase King Mabel, we got Viscera, and now we need a freaking Big Daddy V. I mean, I really hope he is still on, Mattel is still on some kind of deal with, of course, the estranged wife of Viscera, because we can't get King Mabel, we can't get Viscera and not get a Big Daddy V. I have a good feeling in my chest with, you know, how we saw, you know, King Mabel and Viscera. It's been a decent amount of time so far. I feel like we could see at least a render or something of a Big Daddy V. That's what my heart says. I really hope we get one because I want one so bad just to complete my Viscera, King Mabel, and Big Daddy V collection. It would be so dope, and I just know they would nail it out of the park because you guys saw the Viscera and King Mabel head scans. They look absolutely great, and just seeing this custom made, you guys, we know it would just look absolutely fantastic. And they already got the V hands, ladies and gentlemen, so they already got some of it down, so we could definitely see it. And they already have the body type with, you know, Yokozuna, so they have the part choices. They don't have to make all these new things, so it could definitely happen, and I really hope we see a Big Daddy V at Ringsidefest. Next up on the list, we have Shawn Michaels, ladies and gentlemen. There are so many attires of Shawn Michaels that we still don't have, and really, I'm gonna go with this one, guys, and there's a good reason for this. You know, this is an Elimination Chamber attire. I also believe he wore this at a Survivor Series, I believe in 2002. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comment section below. But I went with this one because this is, you know, we would go now with the shorter. Technically, it is the shorter hair, but of course, Shawn Michaels is bald now, so he does have shorter hair than this now. But you know, Shawn Michaels, he had longer hair. I want to go with the shorter hair look of Shawn Michaels, and this was a great attire, guys. You know, Shawn Michaels always had great attires. You know, his entrance gear is always on point, and actually, my boy Too Sweet Elites actually made this attire. You know, I think a few weeks ago. This is fairly new custom, and it just looks good. So you could imagine, you know, the shorter hair look on a Shawn Michaels. It like blows my mind because I don't think we've ever gotten a shorter hair Shawn Michaels from Mattel. So it's like, Mattel, you got so much. I know you're coming out. He's going to be in the WrestleMania line. We do get a decent amount of Shawn Michaels, but we still need a lot more Shawn Michaels figures. So Mattel, please work on it. I know a lot of people would agree. They would love a Shawn Michaels from this era. So hopefully we do get one with the shorter hair look. That's mainly the number one reason. I like the shorter hair look on Shawn Michaels. Next up on the list, guys, we could... Another thing, I couldn't talk for a second there. I don't know what I was doing. Well, the Rey Mysterio is going to be in this video as well, but I'm talking about Eddie Guerrero, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we just got an Eddie Guerrero Legends in a figure in the Legends line, and we all know it was beautiful. It was amazing. It's honestly a shame that we don't get more Eddie Guerrero figures in the line because, you know, Eddie Guerrero has such amazing attires, and this is one of my favorite attires. I just love the colors on it, and, you know, the designs on the tights. They're just absolutely amazing. But there's just so many attires they could choose from to make Eddie Guerrero, and it's a shame that they didn't. You know, they could pick an attire from Los Guerreros. He was tag team champions. He was United States champion. He was just a great performer. Everyone loves Eddie Guerrero, and he deserves more figures. I personally have mentioned this, I believe, 2 or 3 times now, but I definitely want to see Eddie Guerrero part of the Ultimate Edition line. You guys could picture it now. You saw how good that Legends figure look. You saw how good his previous figures look. Just imagine an Ultimate Edition figure. Now, this isn't necessarily the same exact attire. You could see the slight differences. The color, of course, that's mainly the biggest difference on this, is the color right here. As you can see, this is obviously darker and this is a lighter color, but you could just see how amazing it would look. Just really, I'll take any attire of Eddie Guerrero, no matter what it is. It's an Eddie Guerrero. I am gonna buy it, guys. That's just me. You guys let me know if that's you down in the comment section below. But we need more Eddie Guerrero figures. That's what I'm basically trying to say. Next up, we have Rey Mysterio, and I went with the Joker attire because I know a lot of people have wanted this in elite form for quite some time, and I know especially DJ TV, he's been asking for this attire for a very long time, and I for one would definitely love this. You know, number one, the attire, the mask, the entrance jacket, it's phenomenal. But again, we get another bonus. We would get that IC champion, guys. You know, we rarely ever get that title from Mattel. You know, we've gotten it like 3 or 4 times out of how many freaking years? 11, 12 years Mattel has been making the figures for WWE, and it's a shame we only got it that many times. That's just crazy, guys. That's just insanity to me. But again, you know, you gotta love the attires. Rey Mysterio, he's always had amazing, fantastic attires since he started wrestling, pretty much. You know, he dresses up as the superheroes. They always come out great. I know there's always gonna be copyright issues with the superhero attires, but you know, just getting it would just make a lot of people happy. And you know, there was a few other attires I wanted to pick and make for this video, but this is the one that definitely just I want it. That's basically what I'm gonna say. I really want this attire. It's just amazing. You know, even the detail on the belt would be amazing. Just picturing these figures, it would just be absolutely amazing to actually get these, and we could get them because everyone is currently on a contract that's in this video. Next up, we have the Big Show, guys, and this has always been, I know Big Show really didn't change that much throughout his career with attires and things like that. Don't get me wrong, he's wore a lot, but this is one attire that I've always wanted. And I should mention before, there was only one image of a Rey Mysterio custom in that attire, but it was blurry and it wasn't the best, so I didn't want to even bother adding it into the video because, like I said, it was pretty blurry. But back to this Big Show figure. It's just one of those attires that I always wanted. I've always liked. I just, for some reason, that facial hair on the Big Show, I don't know what it is about it. I just liked it. And then, of course, him with the Undisputed Champion and just how the top is. I don't know what it is. I can't really explain it. It's just one of those attires, you know, it's so plain, but it's one of those attires that I've always wanted, and I can't really explain why. And my boy, again, we're going to give a shout out to Too Sweet Elites again. He recently made this attire as well. And guys, if you ask me, he nailed it. He got it spot on. Just imagine this in figure form. It would look beautiful. And really, guys, there's not much more of Big Show figures that Mattel could do. Really, this is kind of like the last attires they could actually do. I'm really hoping we get this Big Show in a figure in elite form one day. You know, I don't want to see it in basic form. I want it in elite form because we all love elites better than basics. Let's be honest. But this, it's just one of those attires I've always wanted. Let me know if I'm just crazy down in the comment section below. Or is this something you wanted as well? Next up on the list, we got my man Edge, ladies and gentlemen. And now, let me just say, I would love both of these attires. I've always loved the attire on the left, you know, just the entrance jacket, the tights. It's just always been insane and beautiful to me. And then the one on the right, that's just, you know, a promo image of Edge when, you know, of course, he won the King of the Ring trophy. Now, I could have went ahead and added, you know, when he actually won King of the Ring, where he was in that awesome white attire. I was going to do it, but I already picked this picture, so I was like, I'm not going to go back and switch it up because I would have had to delete 3 pictures, add 3 more, and I didn't want to do that. So just type in Edge King of the Ring and you'll see that attire. But like I said, either or, I would just be glad. Really, any flashback Edge or any Edge, I'll be fine with. But these two just stick out to me. Just one of those ones I've always wanted. Just look at the one on the left, guys. It's just insanity. And the custom on screen that you were taking a look at now is from Mac Decals. You could obviously see the similarities with the one on the left and this one right here. I don't have to say what match this custom is from that Mac Decals made. You guys could pretty much know right away as soon as you see it what match that is from, because it's one of the greatest matches in WWE's history. That's all I'm gonna say. And again, guys, look at that head scan. Jax did the Edge head scan so much better. That's all I'm gonna say. Mattel, please make a decent Edge head scan. I don't understand why you can't make an Edge head scan, but I'm thinking about just buying some Jax head scan so when I get Edge figures to just put them on that Mattel, because I don't like the Edge head scans from Mattel, and I know a lot of people agree with that. No one likes Edge head scans from Mattel. Let's be honest, guys. Next up on the list, you guys know I'm a huge Jeff Hardy fan. I love Jeff Hardy so much. He's just amazing to me. Really, guys, past, present, future, I will get any Jeff Hardy figure, but I went with 2 for, you know, pretty good reasons, I guess you can say. Mainly, I would say the belts. Really, for this one, you could see the WCW Tag Team Champions. I had to crop out this picture because Matt Hardy was in it, and I didn't want people to be like, oh, we can't get Matt Hardy figures. I know, so I just wanted to do it the right way, because there's always that one person who always says something that I already mentioned in the video. I know we're not going to get them, but I just wanted to do it so no one could say anything. But really, this is a nice tribute as well, because you could see the armband, you know, for 9/11 on Jeff Hardy's arm there. You could see the awesome Hardy Boys hat, and even the hair right there is I love the braids. But again, the WCW Tag Team Champions are awesome as well. And then Jeff Hardy, when he was light heavyweight champion, guys, you know, Jax made the light heavyweight champion. It came with Tajiri, I remember that, and I believe a few other figures as well. But just how cool would this be? You know, another shirtless Jeff, where they could put on, you know, that long blue shirt that he did wear. I should have added that picture. Now I'm regretting not adding it. So if you guys don't remember, you could see that again. But, you know, add the bandana. I mean, it would just be an awesome thing, and getting another first-time belt from Mattel, you know, the light heavyweight champion. I think that would be dope. But like I said, I will get any Jeff Hardy figure I could. No matter what Hardy figure Mattel releases, I will be buying it. You know, I always say it, whether it be basic, elite, no matter what it is, I will personally be getting it because Jeff Hardy is the man. But here you can see Mac decals. This is a similar one that we saw, you know, right here. It's pretty similar. I should have added the correct image because there is one just like this, but you could see the 9/11 tribute that he added. You could see the awesome hat he added, and of course you could see the hair. I do have a very similar custom to this I believe it was part of the Unstable 1047 exclusive Elite Series #1. Make sure you go ahead and watch that video. It's been quite a while since that video has been uploaded, but or you could go check out the images on my Instagram, Unstable 1047. Next up on the list, you guys already know, we talked about this previously. Hulk Hogan is rumored to be in the Legend Series #10 line, and there are 2 attires that definitely have to be made. Definitely have to be, if the leak is true, these 2 attires have to be a part of the line. As you guys heard many times from me, this is just my favorite attire that Hulk Hogan has ever wore. You know, it's just so iconic, and just the colors, it's just amazing. And it's sort of a shame that back when Mattel, you know, was making Hulk Hogan figures, when they had him on contract the first time, and we were getting the figures, it's a shame that they never made this one. But you know, he's back on contract. We're getting that Hollywood Hogan figure. He's rumored to be in Legend Series 10. So just imagine this figure a part of Legend Series 10, guys. Oh my god, I would just cry. We need more Hulk Hogan figures. There's still so many attires they could make, so I'm hoping they, you know, when Mattel goes on their crazy kicks where they go to one person and just decide to add them to 10 series in a row, I just hope they go ahead and do that with Hulk Hogan, because we need some attires. Let's just hope he doesn't mess up again, and we could get some delicious attires that we've all been waiting for. Another one that this is basically it's stuck between that attire and this one for Legend Series 10 that everyone keeps saying they want that one, but they also want the Mr. America attire. Now Jax has an unreleased version of it, and it looked beautiful, but my boy Picket Pride, he told me one time, it was a few months back, when we were doing videos. I think I did a video where I was doing a fantasy video again, and I think he told me that Action Figure Attack actually said that they can't make a Mr. America figure. Now, if you are watching and I messed it up, please let me know down in the comment section below. But if that is true, I just want to know, why can't they make the Mr. America figure? Does it have to do with any copyright issues or something? I don't know, probably, but they've done, you know, they've done figures before with copyright issues. They just leave a lot of stuff out. Will they have to leave a lot of stuff out of this one? I don't know. You guys probably are smarter than me on this. You please let me know down in the comment section below. But here is Mac Decals. His custom looks beautiful. Let's be honest. Mac Decals, his customs are just out of this world. They look amazing. Let's be honest. Next up on the list, we have 2 final people for this video, and we're going to focus on, you know, some players in the wrestling business. And that, of course, starting is Paul frickin' Heyman, guys. We need an ECW version, whether it be way, you know, early Paul Heyman ECW days, or you know, One Night Stand, when he did that amazing promo on the wrestlers, you know, just going to town on JBL. It was beautiful. But we need a flashback ECW Paul Heyman, guys, whether it be, you know, a regular elite, you know, he's had a Build-A-Figure and a basic before. Maybe he could be part of, you know, next year's WrestleMania line with, you know, the Build-A-Figure. Just getting a flashback ECW Paul Heyman would just be absolutely beautiful. You know, we could get the lanyards, we could get the ECW hat, we could get the suited figure. It would just be beautiful. You know, the longer ponytail Paul Heyman in the back, is still have the bald head. Oh my god, guys, just imagine. But there was a custom, but again, the picture was extremely blurry, so I just had to go ahead and add one of the Jax figures. ECW pay-per-view, the return of ECW, ladies and gentlemen. I love you, Jax. To this day, you still are the best to me. You will always be in my heart. Next up on the list, guys, that's right, we all want it, we all need it. Let's be honest, it's something that you don't think about, but when you see it, you're like, we want that in our collection, and that is Vince McMahon as ECW champion in the freaking do-rag, ladies and gentlemen. And me and my friend Guy Toyin were actually talking about this the other day. He brought it up, but I do remember I mentioned it a while ago in one of my videos saying, I want this Vince McMahon figure no matter what. And it's crazy that we haven't got this yet. Is it because around that time, Vince McMahon did something very controversial? A word he used on national television to John Cena. You guys all know what I'm talking about. Is that one of the reasons why they haven't made it? You know, there was one by Jax, but that was also unreleased. Was that another problem? Was that part of the same problem? They didn't want to bring up controversial things again, because if you see this, you're gonna think about that one moment, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be honest. But here is the unreleased Jax version. Of course, that face scan, I don't know what that face scan is. I couldn't answer that, but you could obviously see he is in the do-rag. It's a shame this was unreleased, because that would have been awesome for back in the day. I know a lot of people would have been very, very excited for that one, guys. But we are at the end of the video, guys. So if you ask me, I think I had some pretty good picks. Again, guys, these are all people we could get because they are all on some sort of contract. At least I'm hoping Big Daddy V. That's the only one I'm not guaranteed if he is still under contract. Of course, he has passed away, so the only way he could still have one, of course, is with his estranged wife, obviously. But everyone else that we mentioned, you know, Jeff Hardy, Edge, Shawn Michaels, they're all still a part of contracts that we know of, so we could obviously get them. So we just got to keep our fingers crossed at this point. You know, Ringsidefest any day now, so maybe we could see at least one of these figures. You know, we did videos like this in the past, and we've gotten many of those figures before. So again, guys, we just got to keep our fingers crossed. And remember, let me know who you'd like to see down in the comment section below. And if you want me to make a video talking about some dream elite, fantasy elites that I would like to see, let me know down in the comment section below, and I could get that video made for you guys. But if you enjoyed this video, if you could please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you are a new viewer, please subscribe for more. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you guys next time.